Hi all, Mark here, taking you through a knowledge sharing installment as part of the value add Quokkaworks provides its clients. This session is devoted to the nTree timesheet app, where I'll explain how to install the app and how to enter a basic timesheet, and all this from a user's point of view. The nTree timesheet app is one of many offered by Quokkaworks, allowing your employees to easily enter timesheets whether they're online or offline, have an Android or an iPhone, and essentially allowing you to govern where the timesheet ends up. So that's whether payroll or job cost or a combination of both. So let's begin. Alright, so remembering all this is from the user's point of view. So the first thing you're going to want to do is to go to your relevant app store and grab the nTree app. So in this case, being an Android, it's on my Play Store. I'm going to go up into the search, type in nTree, search that, and you'll find the nTree app by Quokkaworks up the top. Just like any other app, you're going to click on it and install it and go from there. That then produces the nTree app icon on your phone. It's worthy to note that when you very first open nTree, you're going to go through a sync process where the app syncs back to your source nTree system and grabs all the relevant and necessary data to make sure everything is synced properly. Once that's done, this is obviously after you've logged in as well, which is just based on your default username and password. You'll be then presented with the nTree app screen. Now, depending on what you have access to is to what badges you'll see. So in this case, I've got timesheets and messaging. And let's open the timesheets. A little bit about how it looks and the layout. Essentially, you've got a default menu up the top, which will give you sort of home access to whatever apps you have available. But also then you get to view across days or weeks when you're entering timesheets. So in my case, it's going to default to today, being the 1st of February, and there are no records simply because I haven't got any timesheets entered as yet. Just to show you what it does look like though, if I was to go back to say December, you can see on the 14th and the 16th I do have timesheets entered, and it's just noted because there are two badges there detailing the hours that I've entered. So if I was to highlight one of those particular days, you'll see there's some summary information about that single timesheet that I've entered. You would actually have multiple records if I had, say, filled out a timesheet, say, for one job in the morning and another job in the afternoon, if we were a jobbing site. But let's go back to the 1st of Feb, being today. Now I've got this going straight through to payroll for demo purposes, but as per the documentation that you would see about nTree, you can actually have your timesheets go through to job cost or payroll and job cost, or even straight to award interpreter if you take advantage of that particular app. So back on the 1st of Feb, I'm going to click on the add in the top right, and what that is going to do is give me my default view of a timesheet. So, and it's really simple. All I'm going to do is click on my start time, and we started at 8 o'clock this morning, and my end time, let's say I'm going to go through to 1700, so 5 o'clock tonight. Hit OK. Did I take a break? Well, I work real hard, but I'm still going to have a half-hour break. Now, I'm also going to fill out the type of hours that I'm entering. So these are just ordinary hours. And what did I do? Was I just doing some level 1 clerical, or was I maybe doing a higher duties type thing, so level 4 clerical? So whatever it might be, the user would select the relevant thing. And then as far as narration is concerned, you'd fill it out depending on what you need done. And that's that. Hit save. That saves the timesheet now, and it'll go through a syncing process from the cloud back down to your nTree system. and depending on the timing there and whether or not you're online or offline, yeah, that'll depend on when the timesheet actually hits the nTree system. So I could show you how this would appear for like those previous records that I entered. So if I was going to go through to HR, payroll, other functions, process mobile timesheets. You remember the records that I entered back in December. Let's do that. Hit enter, hit apply. And you'll see here, there was that 7 and that 7.5 hour timesheets that I had entered on the 14th and the 16th of December. So, and then it's up to payroll to do the relevant payroll processing and ultimately get you some cash. So yeah, hopefully that has exampled just how easy it is, and quick for that matter, to both download the nTree app and submit a bog standard timesheet. Till next time, I'll catch you then. Thank you.